And welcome in the Pure Journal and Sports, everybody. I'm John, coming at you today with the Twins and Orioles. We'll give a live reaction, my play-by-play as well. We'll look into the other teams that are going on. Let me turn my volume down here. Getting a loud echo here. All right, there we go. And we're doing the Twins-Orioles game, and then tonight at 7 o'clock we'll be doing the Mets-Giants game as well. So plenty of streams today, so come out, hang out with us. Enjoy the day. Make sure you put your favorite teams in the chat, no matter which platform we're on. We really appreciate that. The Baltimore and Minnesota today. Minnesota's 42-42 on the year. They've won the first two games of this series. Let me come back over. Thought I was ready to go, and some things are not ready to go. So let me go over there. Wacky Blocks, I see your comment. I'll get right to that. Put this out here. Pop out the chat there so I can put up all the comments. And I can do it here as well. Pop out chat. All right. All right, let's come back over, see if that worked. If not, I have a different way. All right, Wacky Box is here saying, hey, Wacky Box, how are you? Or Wacky Block, excuse me. Great to see you. All right, we are underway. We're about 5 minutes away from first pitch. So we'll get to that real quick as well. But like I was saying, the Twins are 42-42 on the year. They won the first two games of the series, and they're 6-4 over their last 10. Where Baltimore is 48-33. That's second place for the American League East right now. They've lost 4 in a row, and they're 4-6 over their last 10. And for the Twins, it'll be Sonny Gray on the mound. He's 4-2 with a 2.67 ERA against Cole Irvin of the Orioles. More than 3 with a 7.18 ERA. So they're trying to get things pointed in the right direction after a few game losing streak. We'll get into some other games as well. Like I said, we'll also be doing the Giants and the Mets tonight at 7 o'clock. All right, that's that. Let me look at my fantasy lineup, make sure I got everybody set. All right, everybody's starting. It's like in my lineup, and I got Strider on the mound today. So, and I'm up by 46 going into the last day of the week. All right, let's look at the Twins lineup. Correa will lead off and play shortstop. Solano will play first base and bat second. Buxton will DH and bat third. Farmer will play second and bat fourth. Castro out in left and he'll bat fifth. Jeffers behind the plate and he'll bat sixth. Miranda at third base and he'll bat seventh. Michael Taylor in center, he'll bat eighth. And Kirilloff in right field and he'll bat ninth. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Great to see you. I'll be doing the Mets-Giants game tonight. All right, the Orioles take the field once again. They're 48-33, 6.5 games back behind the Rays, and 3 games ahead of the Yankees in third. The Red Sox are 42-42, same record as the Twins, and the Red Sox are in last place. All right, if you're new here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We'll really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the vote in the poll there in the chat. As far as likes go on a YouTube stream, our highest is 40 during the live stream. Would love to beat that. All right, Irvin's arsenal. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, curveball, sinker, and he'll mix in the cutter as well. So he throws five different pitches, but a high batting average on the curveball, changeup, and four-seamer, up over 350 for each. Once again, Carrillo will lead off. He's batting 217 on the year, 11 homers, 37 runs batted in, 75 strikeouts on the season. That was a cool angle of Correa coming up to the plate. It almost looked like a video game. Correa in this series, 3 for 8, a double, couple runs scored. And the first pitch is in for a strike, and we're underway. Irvin sets, fires, swung on and missed. Quickly ahead 0-2. So 0-2 is inside 1-2. My video is behind the tracker, so I got to block it. You guys get to see it, but I don't get to see it until I actually watch the game live. All right, the 1-2. And that ball's ripped in the left. That'll drop in for a leadoff single. That'll bring up Donovan Solano. Solano's batting 269, 3 homers, and 19 runs batted in. Since this is it just keep saying status change. Let me refresh that real quick. There we go. First pitch to Solano's up high, 1-0. Solano's only had one at bat in the series. He struck out. Ball low, 2-0. The 2-0 on the outside corner, 2-1. Baltimore's in their all whites, no stripes. Fouled away, counts 2-2. Numbers in orange as well. And the Twins are in their road grays. The 2-2 is what? They're calling out. It was he lost it on the transfer, so he reaches on a fielder's choice, 4-6, 1 away. So 1 out now, still running on first base for Buxton. Buxton batting 209 on the season, 14 homers, 31 runs batted in. Irvin getting ready to throw his 11th pitch of the inning. That ball's hit out the center. Oh, what an unbelievable catch by Mullins. Unbelievable. The throw back in the first is not in time. On the run, jumps at the wall and makes the catch and tumbles to the ground. Well, a play by Mullins. The runner gets back to first. That'll bring up Farmer. Farmer's batting 248 on the year. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that ball's ripped into left field for a base hit. There'll be runners on first and second now. Got to bring up Will Castro. All right, so 2 down, runners on first and second. The first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, they check the swing. No swing, 2-1. The 2-1 up high. He holds the swing again, 3-1. Tapped foul, 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. For Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers batting 254 in the year, 3 homers, 10 runs batted in. Irvin getting ready to make his 20th pitch of the inning here. Oh, and the ball gets away, and the runners don't advance. So Solano's at third, Farmer's at second, Castro's at first. There's 2 outs. Jeffers the batter. The count's 1-0. Thomas is here. Thomas saying hello to the chat. What's up, Thomas? How are you? Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Jeffers' career with bases loaded, 15 at bats, 1 for 5 this year though. Swung on a miss. The count's 2-2. Hey, Butterfly is here. Great to see you, Butterfly. Hope you're doing well. Good morning to you as well. All right, counts 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 25th pitch from Irvin here in the first. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So the Twins threaten but do not score, thanks to a Cedric Mullins absolute web gem up against the center field wall on the run. How are you doing? Have the Mets been winning? Not during streams, no. They won yesterday, but I didn't stream the game. But I'm doing good. 2 weeks away from a vacation for me. So trying to get as many streams in as possible. All right, let's come back over to the chat. Let me make sure, see what the poll situation looks like as well. Got 10 votes in the poll already. Thank you all so much for doing that. What are you doing for vacation? Going to Nashville for 8 days. Thomas said, are you streaming the Mets tonight? Yes, 7 o'clock. I'll be streaming the Mets Giants game. All right, for the Orioles here in the bottom of the first, it'll be Henderson, Rushman, and Santander. Trying to salvage game 3 of this series. Mullins Henderson 1 for 7 in this series with 4 strikeouts, a 241 average on the year. First pitch is on the inside corner, first strike. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 2-0 for Gray. Gray throws a 4-seam fastball, curveball, sinker, cutter, sweeper, and a changeup. Swung on a miss. 1 away. That'll bring up Rushman. There's a strike. Quickly ahead 0-1. Gray not wasting any time today, throwing all strikes. Tapped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. Excuse me. That'll bring up Santander. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Santander batting .264 on the year, 14 homers, 47 runs batted in, 2 for 8 so far in this series. The 1-0. Tapped foul, 1-1. Yeah, let's go. 4 likes so far. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Helps push the stream out to more people. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Butterfly says, I missed your answer about your vacation plans. Oh, going to Nashville for a week. 8 days, really. Saturday to Saturday. And that ball's ripped foul. Still 1-2. From the 15th to the 22nd. So right after the All-Star break. Then we'll come back for the end of July, all of August. We'll start mixing in some NFL content as well. And then once basketball and the NHL season start, I'll mix in some of those streams as well. What state are you in now? I am in Pennsylvania. And that ball's shallow center. Taylor will make the catch. So 1, 2, 3 inning for Gray. We go to the second, no score. Oh, absolutely, I will. Won't be doing any streams while I'm there. We're not planning on, definitely not doing any games while I'm there. Maybe I'll mix in a stream, like a little mini stream or something. One of the days I'll be going to the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. So hopefully they let me record while I'm in there. All right. Thomas, are you still here? When's your next stream? All right. Some of the other games that'll be starting in about an hour: the Marlins and Braves, Nationals and Phillies, Brewers and Pirates, Red Sox and Blue Jays, Padres and Reds. Then at 2:00, the Dodgers and Royals, Yankees and Cardinals. 2:30, Astros and Rangers. I'll be doing the Astros-Rangers game tomorrow. I believe it's a 2 o'clock start time. Yep. We're planning on going to a show on Tuesday night while we're down there at the Opry. We've been there before, but we've seen a show at the Opry and at the Ryman. But then at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we got Tigers and Rockies. Then at 4 o'clock, we got Diamondbacks, Angels, White Sox, A's, Rays, Mariners. At 5 o'clock, Guardians and Cubs. And then the 7 o'clock game, we'll be live streaming for that as well. The Giants and Mets. The ball rips foul. Miranda in 35 games this year has got a 220 average, 3 homers, 13 runs batted in. Up high, 2-1. To 2-1. And that ball's drilled out to left field. Mullins will come over and will make the catch. That'll bring up Michael Taylor. Taylor batting 206 on the year. 10 homers, 25 runs batted in, and 11 stolen bases. Taylor 0 for 2 in this series. Tapped foul. Just missed 1-1. The 1-1. Get way inside, 2-1. Fouled off, counts 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Butterfly says, who's pitching for the Mets? Tonight, it'll be Peterson. Peterson making his second start since coming back. Pitched an absolute gem his first time back. So we'll see what he does against the Giants tonight. 5 more likes for 10. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. The 3-2 is hit out to Mullins in center. Drifts back before the track will make the catch. That'll bring up Alex Kirilloff. Kirilloff's batting 271, 4 homers, 14 runs batted in. Hey, Alex is here. Alex, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're at as well. Whoa. And it hit him. Back to the top of the lineup with Correa, who's 1-for-1 with a single. Whew. Definitely not what you wanted to do. On the outside corner, 0-1. So Urban throwing a lot of pitches here. You want to average about 15 per inning. He's up to 38 here. So almost 20 pitches per inning. And that ball's drilled into left field, but right to Hayes. That'll end the second inning. Still scoreless as we go bottom two. It'll be Hayes, Mullins, and Urias. Verlander pitched yesterday, and the Mets won 4-1. And he went seven. I think he went a seven and 2/3 or 7 in the third innings or something. So he pitched really well yesterday. Let's come over. We have 15 votes in the poll. 60% saying Twins, 20% saying Orioles, and 20% saying they just won a good game. We have 11 watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for hopping on over there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up while you're there as well. Post something in the chat so I know you're here. And we're on Kick as well. And we got 2 people watching over on the Kick side as well. All right. Once again, Hayes, Mullins, and Urias. Tapped foul, 0-1. Hayes is batting .313 on the year, 8 homers, 34 runs batted in, 2 for 7 in this series. And that ball's grounded down to third. Oh, and a collision at first. He's out. Wow. Hopefully he's all right at first. Hayes is okay. Just checking on Solano at first. He took the brunt of that hit. And he held on to the ball for the out. Trainer's out to check on him. Took an elbow right to the stomach. All right, everybody seems to be okay. That'll bring up Mullins. Mullins batting 252 on the year, 8 homers, 40 runs batted in, 0 for 7 so far in this series. 3 strikeouts. On the outside corner, 0-1. Way outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Tapped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Tapped foul again, still 2-2. Ripped foul again, still 2-2. The 2-2. Tapped right back to Gray. He'll grab it and flip it over to first. 2 away. Ramon Arias, 0 for 3, 256 average, 3 homers on the first pitch. Home plate umpire said he swung, 0-1. Looked like a strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Ripped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Way outside, swung on a miss. So another 1-2-3 inning for Gray. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless. All right, as we go to the third inning, it'll be Solano, Buxton, and Farmer for the Twins in the third. Just checking on my fantasy team here in between innings real quick. I want to see because one of my pitchers got hurt. Miller from Seattle got hurt. let's go over and see what pitchers are available. Because I'll need for next week. Let's see if Gray's available. John Gray. No, I have John Gray. Sonny Gray is available. Let's drop Miller since he's going to miss his next start. It's not going to hurt me. Wow, 10 likes. Man, that really jumped. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. First pitch is flown out to right, one away. Nice quick start here. They're doing an interview with the manager, so they missed Peacock missed that one, but Solano flies out to right. Quickly one away. Up to 11. Thank you all so much. Wow, that really jumped up quick. Love it. First pitch from Irvin's in for a strike. Oh, way inside. Almost hit him. 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, but they checked the swing. No swing. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Oh, on the outside corner, 3-2. Buxton takes his timeout. Buxton was robbed on an unbelievable play in the first inning. Mullins made an unbelievable play up against the wall in center field that saved at least one run. Tapped foul, still 3-2. Ball high, so a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Farmer, who's 1-for-1. Farmer singled his first time up. First pitch strike to Farmer. The 0-1, that ball's drilled up to left center. Mullins on the run and up against the wall. He didn't have to jump this time, but he makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Castro, who walked his first time up. Pickoff throw over to first. Buxton back in easily. First pitch is swung on and popped out. Santander. And he'll make the catch. So another runner stranded. We go bottom third, still scoreless. We have 17 votes in the poll on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much. 59% saying Twins, 18% saying Orioles, and 24% just hoping for a good game. Let's look at some of the other standings around baseball. The Guardians are only a game behind the Twins right now, 40 and 42. They've won 6 out of their last 10, so it looks like they might be turning some stuff around. Disappointing team definitely is the Chicago White Sox, 36 and 49, 6.5 back. Texas has a 5-game lead over Houston in the West, 50 and 33, and Houston's 45 and 38. The Braves in the National League East have a 55 and 27 record, so they're catching up to the Rays. Right now, only 2 games behind the Rays for the best record in baseball. Let's go. Butterfly saying 4 more likes for 15. Thank you all so much. All right. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 in the Orioles lineup here. Westberg, Mateo. I can't even read my own handwriting. And Ben Boom. Second pitch is inside, counts 1-1. The 1-1 is tapped on the short. Correa fires, gets him at first. That'll bring up Jorge Mateo. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. And that ball's grounded to second. Over to first, he gets him. I made it close, but he just got him. That'll bring up Ben Boom with 2 outs and nobody on. Drops a strike in, 0-1. Catch a swing, Ball's low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Through 2-1. And that one's hit down the left line. He'll make the big turn, but stay at first base. So a 2-out single. That's the Orioles' first base runner of the game. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. And first pitch is fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1, way up high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, looked like he got the top of the zone, but called the ball, 3-1. Butterfly says we need to score. Yep, need some action here. Is inside, ball 4. That'll bring up Adley Rushman. Struck out looking his first time up. So the Orioles got something going here with 2 outs, a single and a walk. Gray getting ready to throw his 40th pitch of the game so far. So he's got that average pretty good. Rushman this season with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. He's batting .303 with a home run and 13 runs batted in. Has also walked 10 times. Outside, 1-0. What ball's way inside, 2-0. Hey, Flame is here. Flame, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well today. The count to Rushman's 2-0. Then boom, the runner on second. Henderson at first. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. The 2-1 is ripped foul. Counts 2-2 now. If Gray's looking to get out of this, if he just ripped that fastball, you probably want to throw something off speed here. The 2-2. Gray sets, fires, swung on and missed. And that'll end the third inning. We go to the fourth, still scoreless. All right, let's get back to the chat. James says they're going for the Orioles. Yeah, I'm going for the Orioles too. All right, Butterfly's going to go get some brunch. Make sure you get enough for everybody. We got 11 likes on the video so far. Thank you all so much. We got 19 votes in the poll. 58% still saying Twins, 21% Orioles, and 21% just hoping for a good game. The next set of games to start will about a half hour away. Marlins Braves, Nationals Phillies, Brewers Pirates, Red Sox Blue Jays, Padres and Reds. Aaron Hicks will be out in left field now, taking over for Hayes after that collision at first base. First pitch from Irvin's down and in, 1-0. Second pitch is in for a strike, 1-1. And that one's hit. Henderson. Arias can't hold on to the ball at first base, so we'll see how that's ruled. I'll give him a base hit. So they'll give him a leadoff single there. They'll bring up Miranda. Miranda's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field. People on the Rumble side. That's not how you get people to come watch your videos. You get blocked. You get deleted and blocked. You do crap like that. 5-4-3 double play. It races the base runner. Quickly 2 away. That'll bring up Taylor, who's 0 for 1. And Irvin, you want to be after 4 innings. You want your pitcher to be somewhere around 60 to 62 pitches, and he's at 55 here with 2 out. So you could definitely get out of this, and be in good condition. First, called a strike. It looked low, but called a strike. 0-1. And that ball's ripped down the left field line past the diving third baseman, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. So Taylor was a 2-out double. So that double play saves a run. That'll bring up Kirilloff, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. The first pitch is way inside 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. The 2-0. Top of the zone, called a strike, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. The 3-1. Down low. 4. So it'll be runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup with Correa. We've got a mound visit going on. Irvin up to 62 pitches. The first pitch to Correa is outside 1-0. And that second pitch has popped up. Mateo calling everyone off. Shallow left. He'll make the catch. We go bottom 4, still scoreless. It'll now be Santander, Hicks, and Mullins for the Orioles coming up in the bottom of the inning. I don't know. I find these Danny DeVito Jersey Mike's commercials creepy. Well, but they have changed. Usually it's the same Uber Eats commercial. Flames just can't wait for the 4th of July. Yeah, 2 days away. You got anything planned, Flame? All right, here we go. Once again for the Orioles here in the bottom of the 4th. Santander, Hicks now in for Hayes, and Mullins. On the outside corner, one. Oh no, it's outside. Ball one. I was going to call it a strike. Nice. There's a strike. Now it's 1-1. Santander hits one out the center. One away. That'll bring up Hicks for his first at bat of the day. Excuse me. Hicks batting 226 on the year. Spent some time with the Yankees earlier. He's 0 for 3 this season, this series. Ball low, 1-0. And that one's ripped down to first base. Solano will take it to the bag himself. 2 away. So quickly 2 down for Mullins. Mullins grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. Still looking for our first run of the day. Tony Gray getting ready to throw his 50th pitch of the game. Tapped foul on a butt attempt. And he couldn't hold the swing there, 0-2. Swung on a miss. Great inning from Gray. We go to the fifth, still scoreless. All right. For the Twins in the fifth inning, it'll be Solano, Buxton, and Farmer. Still got 11 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. 21 votes in the poll. 52% still saying Twins. Orioles up to 24%. And just hoping for a good games at 24%. The first pitch from Irvin is outside, 1-0. Oh, that looked like that got a piece, but called ball, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. That ball's lifted out to shallow center. Mullins calls everyone off, and he'll make the catch. That'll bring up Buxton. Buxton's 0 for 1. Got robbed of an extra base hit in the first and walked in the third. The 1-0 is ripped foul, 1-1. That's ripped into left center field. Hicks will come over and cut it off, holding Buxton to a single. That'll bring up Farmer, who's 1 for 2 on the day, singled in the first and flew out to center. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Irvin up to 73 pitches here, with 1 out in the fifth. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. David, welcome. First time I've seen your name. If not, forgive me. Great pitchers duel, boring game, but in a good way. Exactly. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. That one's hit out to right. Santander make the catch on the track. 2 away. That'll bring up Castro. Castro's 0 for 1 today. Walked in the first and flew out to end the third. The first pitch is in for a strike from Irvin. The 1-0. Oh, that ball gets by the catcher. That'll go all the way to the backstop. Buxton will go down to second on a wild pitch. Here's the 2-0. And that ball's drilled out to left center field. And he'll play it off the wall. Great play by Mullins to play it off the wall. It's a 2-out double that'll get a run home. And the Twins take a 1-0 lead. David says, finally a run. Keep it going. Well, let's see. That'll bring up Jeffers. Jeffers is 1 for 2 today. Struck out to end the first and singled to lead off the fourth. Got a mound visit going on here. The Orioles are 23-27 when the opponent scores first. Baker getting warmed up in the Orioles bullpen. All right, here's Jeffers. The wine, the deal, swung on a miss. 0-1. Austin Hayes officially left the game with a hip bruise. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is grounded down to third. Over to first, that'll end the inning. But the Twins get a double from Castro and take a 1-0 lead. It'll be Urias, Westberg, and Mateo for the Orioles in the bottom of the inning. Still looking to get something against Sonny Gray. All right. All right, David, if you're still here, are you a fan of one of these teams? If not, let me know who your team is. Still about 15 minutes away from all other games getting started. The Marlins and Braves, the Nationals and Phillies, Brewers and Pirates, Red Sox and Blue Jays, Padres and Reds all start between 1:35 and 1:40. Then at 2 o'clock we got the Dodgers and Royals, Yankees and Cardinals. 2:30 Astros Rangers. 3 o'clock Tigers Rockies. 4 o'clock Diamondbacks Angels, White Sox A's, Rays Mariners. 5 o'clock Guardians Cubs, and the next game we do tonight, 7 o'clock the Giants and the Mets. All right, Gray back out on the mound for his fifth inning of work. Bounces a ball in there, 1-0. Urias will bounce, and that'll go all the way to the wall. And it bounces away from the center fielder. He'll make the turn and stay at second base. So a leadoff double. That'll bring up Westberg. Westberg grounded out to short his first time up. Count 0-1 to Westberg. And he hits one down to short. The runner will hold at second. The runner holds, so not a good job there. You got to try to get that ball to the second base side. One away now with a runner on second for Mateo. Bounced in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0 outside 2-0 from Gray. The pickoff throw to second. He gets back in. Nice move by Gray. Counts 2-1. Hey, Ron's here. Ron, great to see you. Saying go Minnesota. They don't check. 3-1 to count. The 3-1 is outside. Ball four. So it'll be runners on first and second now with one out for Bim Boom, who singled his first time up. Know where to put my phone. All right, we got a meeting at the mound. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the live stream here while you're here. Would really appreciate that. We got 12 likes on the video. Vote in the poll there in the chat. 28 votes in the poll so far. 54% saying Minnesota, 25% for Baltimore, and 21% just hoping for a good game. First pitch swinging is popped up. Correa makes an over-the-shoulder catch. A throw back in the second, not in time. It was going to drop in if Correa didn't get there. On the run, puts his glove out and makes the catch and fires it back into second base. And Arias gets back in safely. Back to the top of the lineup for Henderson. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first, walked in the third, swings and misses at the first one. 0-1. Ball down low. They check the swing. No swing. 1-1. Oh, it hit him. It hit him on the back foot. I was going to say 2-1 to count, but no. He's awarded first base, so base is loaded now for Rushman. Rushman's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Rushman, career with bases loaded, 9 at bats, 333 average, no grand slams. This year he's 1 for 2 with 5 runs batted in. So the Twins got one in the top of the inning on an RBI double from Castro, and now the Orioles have loaded the bases here in the bottom of the inning with 2 outs. The first pitch is hit out to center. Taylor will back up and make the catch. So the O's threaten but don't score. We go to the sixth, still 1-0 Twins. All right, we go to the top of the sixth. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Twins. It'll be Miranda, Taylor, and Kirilloff. Couple minutes away from a couple games getting underway. We'll keep everybody up to date on those scores as well. Next Sunday's NBC Peacock game is the Texas Rangers and the Nationals. We'll be live for that one as well. Rangers have 4 starters in the All-Star game. Semien, Seager, Josh Young, and Jonah Heim. All right, a new Brian Baker in the pitch for the Orioles, and Joey Gallo to pinch hit. First pitch is outside. Gallo will come in to pinch hit. He had the big home run yesterday, and the Twins 1-0 win. Outside 2-0. The 2-0 fouled away, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Baker on the year, 36 appearances, 3-2 record, 4.18 ERA, has given up 2 home runs in 32 and a third innings. And Gallo lifts one out to right. Santander will come over and make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Taylor. Taylor's 1 for 2 on the day with a fly out and a double. Up and in, 1-0. The 1-0's down low, 2-0. And that one's popped up. Mateo calling everyone off, and he'll make the catch. 2 down for Kirilov. Doesn't have an official at bat yet. Was hit by a pitch his first time and walked the second time. Baker winds and deals in their first strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is tapped to second. Westbrook will throw it over. So a nice 1-3 inning there for Baker. We go bottom 6. Still 1-0 Twins. We're underway in Atlanta. The Marlins and Braves no score. Luis arrives leading that game off. Top of the first of Pittsburgh. Quickly 2 down for the Brewers. Rich Hill on the mound for the Pirates. Top of the first is underway in Toronto. Red Sox and Blue Jays. No score. Nationals and Phillies about to start as well as Padres Reds. For the Orioles in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Santander, Hicks, and Mullins looking to tie this game up at 1. All right, Sonny Gray still on the mound here for the Twins. 5 innings so far, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. The first pitch to Santander is fouled away, 0-1. Not happy with that call. It's now 1-2. The 1-2 is fouled away. Sonny Gray up to 70 pitches here, so well ahead of where you want your pitcher to be here in the 6th inning. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Bounce in the dirt again. 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So leadoff walk by Santander. That'll bring up Hicks. Hicks only has one official at bat coming in for Hayes. Grounded out to first base. First pitch is right down the middle, 1-1. The 0-1. Outside and low, 1-1. Oh, outside, 2-1. That one ripped foul. Counts 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. 1 away. That'll bring up Cedric Mullins. Mullins is 0 for 2 today. Tapped one back down to Gray and struck out to end the 4th. Up high, 1-0. Bounced in there, 2-0. Cano getting warmed up in the Orioles bullpen. Up high, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. That ball's drilled to deep right. Is it foul? So the count's still 3-2. The top's foul again. All right, here we go. The 3-2. Runner on first, to one out. Strike three called on the outside corner. Santander stole second base during that play. But that's a 7th strikeout for Gray here. Now runner on second and 2 outs. That'll bring up Arias. Fouled away, 0-1. Arias is 1 for 2 on the day, struck out to end the second and doubled to lead off the 5th inning. The 0-1 is popped up. Taylor will come in and make the catch. So we go to the 7th, still 1-0 Twins. 1, 2, and 3 in the Twins lineup. Correa, Solano, and Buxton. $30 votes in the poll there on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much. We got 12 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate that. We'll be live again tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time to cover the Giants and Mets game. Let's check our score, see what we got going on. Bottom of the first, Braves have runners on first and third with 2 outs. That game's still scoreless, though. Nationals and Phillies are in the bottom of the first. No score. Brewers and Pirates, top of the second, no score. Top of the first, the Red Sox have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays with a runner on first and Ryan Refsnyder up to bat. And the Padres and Reds are in the bottom of the first with no score. Reds have a runner on first and nobody out. First pitch from Correa and 2 Correa is fouled away, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Baker's still out on the mound for the O's, starting his second inning of work. The 1-1 on the outside corner, 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2 is popped out to left. Hicks will come in and make the catch, one away. Kepler will come in the pinch hit here for the Twins. First pitch from Baker's dropped in for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2 to count. Up high and outside, 3-2. Fouled away. Count still 3-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Baker's retired all 5 batters he's faced since coming on in relief. 2 outs and nobody on here for Buxton. Foul. Hit off the 333 sign in left field in foul territory. So Buxton's 1 for 2 on the day. Was robbed of an extra base hit in the first on an unbelievable play by Mullins. Walked in the third and singled and scored in the 5th inning. Counts 1-1. Checks the swing, 2-1. And that ball's popped up. Santander will come in and make the catch. So another 1-2-3 inning there for Baker. We go to the bottom of the seventh, still 1-0 Twins. It'll be Westberg, Mateo, and Bemboom for the Orioles. All right, let's look at some scores around the league for the games that are underway. Going to the top of the second, Marlins and Braves are still scoreless. Marlins have a runner on first with one out, and Gene Segura up. Phillies have a 3-0 lead already in the top of the second against the Nationals. Pirates have a 2-0 lead over the Brewers in the bottom of the second. Red Sox and Blue Jays are tied at 1 going to the second inning. And Padres and Reds, no score in the top of the second as well. Here's my phone. Let's see how the Phillies scored. Oh, well, Real Muto hit a home run, so that's good for my fantasy numbers. It was a 2-run home run. Harper was on and scored. I do have Strider pitching today, and I'm up by almost 60 points. So it should be all right. We'll see if Gray comes out to start the inning. So Gray will be done. So a great day for him. Probably could have gone one more. Griffin Jacks will come in. 37 appearances on the year, 4-6. 3.09 ERA. Has not given up a home run yet this season. And the first pitch is fouled away. Westberg's 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to short both times. That's a ball, 1-1 to count. The 1-1. And he went 1-2. Home plate umpire made the call. Hits one out to center. Taylor will make the catch right before the track. 1 away. That'll bring up Mateo. Mateo's 0 for 1 of the day, grounded out to second and walked. So it was a first pitch strike, 0 1. Outside, 1 1. Fouled away, 1 2 the count. The Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead over the Braves. Outside, 2 2. Oh, 3 2 outside. Jax wanted that call. The pitch tracker agrees it was outside. Fouled off. Oh, and that ball's drilled out to left. But Gallo right there, and he'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Ben Boom. Ben Boom's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in the third inning and then popped out to short in the fifth. First pitch is in for a strike, 0 1. On the outside corner, 0 2. DO2 swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Jax for the 1-2-3 inning in the seventh. We go to the eighth. Still 1-0 Twins. It'll be Farmer, Castros, and Jeffers. Man, I thought I was doing bad. The NBC Peacock announcers just said that was the end of the top of the seventh and the Orioles were coming up. No. So here we go. Bottom of the second. Reds and Padres are still scoreless. Going to the bottom of the second in Toronto. Still tied at 1. Pirates still with that 2-0 lead over the Brewers. Phillies still up 3-0 over the Nationals with Schwarber up in a runner on second. And bottom of the second in Atlanta, the Marlins with that 2-0 lead. Let's see how they got their 2 runs. They got Strider, so they got it on a ground out and a rise double. phone. Check to see if somebody else might be available in our fantasy league for a bench player. Oh, somebody picked them up. All right, here we go. Top of the 8th inning. Minnesota's holding on to that 1-0 lead. Farmer, Castro, and Jeffers here. C&L Perez will come in the pitch for the O's. 32 appearances, 101 record, 4.60 ERA in 29.1 innings, and 2 home runs. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, down low, 1-1. The 1-1, way inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, tapped right back to the pitcher, and he'll go over to first. 1 away. Good reaction there by Perez. One hopper to his left. He makes the play. Or to his right, excuse me. That'll bring up Castro. Castro's 1 for 2 on the day. Walked in the first, flew out in the third, and doubled in a run in the 5th inning. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. DeRon getting warmed up in the Twins bullpen. Tapped foul, still 0-2. Atlanta just got a run back. Now trails 2-1. Once again, Duran getting warmed up in the pen for the Twins. Whoa, ball way up and outside. 1-2. Duran averages 101.9 miles an hour on his fastballs. Strike 3 on the bottom of the zone. Got him looking. So quickly ahead, two outs here. The Orioles bullpen has retired all 8 batters it's faced. On the outside corner, 0-1. Jeffers is 1 for 3 in the day. Struck out to end the first, singled to lead off the 4th, and grounded out to end the 5th. Ball down and in, 1-1. No swing. They check down at first. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2. The 1-2. Just missed 2-2. Just low. The 2-2. Down and in to 3-2. The 3-2. And that one's lined out to right field, but right at Santander. So another 1-2-3 inning from the Orioles bullpen. We go bottom 8. It'll be 1-2-3. Henderson, Rushman, and Santander. Minnesota still with a 1-0 lead. Still 30 votes in the poll. 53% saying Minnesota, 27% saying Baltimore, 20% were saying hoping for a good game. We've gotten that. Still in the bottom of the second. Marlins holding on to that 2-1 lead with Acuna batting in 2 outs. Phillies still up 3-0 in the third. And Washington has a runner on second and 2 outs. Brewers have now taken a 3-2 lead over the Pirates. And the Red Sox and Blue Jays are still tied at 1 going to the third. Padres and Reds, no score, going bottom third. And Dodgers and Royals are just underway in Kansas City. Once again, the game next Sunday is Rangers and Nationals. I'll be live for that one as well. All right, Duran comes in. He is their closer for the Twins, but they're bringing him in here in the 8th inning. 29 games this year, 12 saves and 14 opportunities, a 1.41 ERA, a 0.94 WHIP, 42 strikeouts to 14 walks. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Way inside, 2-0. Henderson's 0 for 1, struck out in the first, walked in the third, and was hit by a pitch in the fifth. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0, right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1, fouled away, 3-2. The 3-2. That one's fouled away. We'll do it again. Fouled off again. Still 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 103 miles an hour. That'll bring up Adley Rushman, who's 0 for 3 on the day with a couple strikeouts. So after getting behind the net count 3-0, comes back to strike him out. First pitch is dropped in. Nice off-speed pitch, 88 miles an hour. You're standing there looking for something at 103 miles an hour, and he drops an 88-mile-an-hour curveball in. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside and low, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he beats it out. The pitcher gets it and throws it to first, and Rushman beats it. It was tapped up the line. Durant came in and played it, and just late. So runner on first. That first pitch is popped up foul, and it'll go out of play down the third base side. Santander's 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out both times to center, walked and stole a base, but was stranded at second. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. Threw the curveball, 86 miles an hour. The ball's fouled away, still 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The count's 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Hey, making him work here. Twins wanted him to go 2. He's already thrown 18 pitches, getting ready to throw 19 here, and with only 1 out. So, not sure how many pitches he can go. Fouled away, still 3-2. Rushman was on the move, but it was fouled off. Don't look. Why do they look back? If you're going to go, just go. Pick up your coach. All right, here's the 3-2. And fouled off again. 103 miles an hour. Fouled off again. Yep. Yep. Like I said, and then the broadcast is talking about it. 20 pitches here for Duran, with only 1 out. As long as there's not a double play here, Hicks will be the batter. For 2, it's coming in for Hayes. The runner goes, and that ball's hitting the center field, and the runner will go to third. Rushman will go to third. Santander stops at first. So runners at the corners with 1 out. Tried throwing a splitter there. It was just got too much of the plate. They wanted it lower than that. We got a meeting at the mound now. Runners on the corners with 1 out for Hicks. Once again, Hicks is 0 for 2 since replacing Hayes. Grounded out and struck out. Twins got their run in the 5th on an RBI double from Castro. Buxton scored. Twins trying to sweep the weekend series here from Baltimore. They beat Baltimore yesterday 1-0 and lead 1-0 here today. First pitch, no. Did they check the swing? No swing, 1-0. The infield is playing in for Minnesota. The 1-0 on the inside corner, 1-1. The Nationals are coming back and taking a 4-3 lead over the Phillies. With a curveball, he fouls it off. 1-2 to count. Boston is taking a 2-1 lead over Toronto. And bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And that ball's blooped in the center field, and then that'll drop in. That'll tie the game at 1. Runners hold at second. So Hicks with the RBI single. We're tied at 1. Still runners on first and second now for Mullins. Katrina says hi again. Took a little break. Nice. Just in time. The Orioles just tied the game at 1 and still have runners on first and second with Mullins up. They ran up to 26 pitches here in the inning. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swung on a missed. 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, great diving play by Kirilloff to hold the runners. They can only advance to second and third, but that saved at least 1 run. So Urias is supposed to be the batter. Let's see what the Orioles do here. You got O'Hearn that can come up. And it will be O'Hearn. O'Hearn will pinch hit. Urias was 1 for 3 on the day, but runners on second and third. O'Hearn this series 0 for 7 with 4 strikeouts, 38 games on the season, 289 average, 6 homers, and 21 runs batted in. Pagan getting warmed up now for the Twins. Outside 1-0. Ball low, he holds a swing. No, they check. No swing, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Way inside, 3-0. Westberg will be on deck. Now they're just going to walk him. They're not even going to throw the 4th pitch. That'll bring up Westberg, who's 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a fly out to center. Nice pitch. 99 miles an hour on the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, when he hit him. And that'll force him to go ahead run. And the Orioles have a 2 spot here in the bottom of the 8th to take a 2-1 lead. Base is still loaded. from Mateo. We'll see if we get a pitching change here. West, that'll be the last batter for Duran, so that backfires on Minnesota. They wanted him to come in and face the top of the lineup here and get a 2-inning save, and he doesn't make it through 1 inning. So now the Orioles will have a save opportunity where their bullpen today has retired all 9 batters they faced. That'll be 7, 8, and 9 in the Twins lineup with Gallo, Taylor, and Kirilloff. They're going to have to hold Baltimore here to make sure they don't score anymore. Let's check the other scores. Yankees and Cardinals in the second inning, no score. Dodgers and Royals in the second inning, also no score. Reds and the Padres in the bottom of the fourth, no score. Red Sox and Blue Jays in the bottom third. Red Sox have a 2-1 lead, but the Blue Jays have runners on second and third and nobody out. Brewers have a 3-2 lead over the Pirates in the fourth. Going to the fourth inning, the Nationals have a 4-3 lead over the Phillies. The Marlins have a 2-1 lead over the Braves in the fourth inning. And of course, here the Orioles have scored 2 in the bottom of the eighth to take a 2-1 lead. Once again, we'll be live tonight covering the Giants and Mets game tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, the Blue Jays just took a 3-2 lead. Westbrook's still in the game, even though he's flexing that hand. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Yep. Katrina also stating that the Blue Jays just took the 3-2 lead. Outside, 1-1. So the Orioles still have bases loaded. It's Hicks at third, O'Hearn at second, and Westbrook at first. Looking to add to this lead now. Oh, just missed. 2-1. The 2-1 fouled away. 2-2. Mateo this year with bases loaded, 1 for 6. Outside, counts 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. That'll end the eighth inning, but the O's score 2 to take a 2-1 lead. And we go to the ninth with the O's having a chance to win it. Avoid the sweep here. Oh, Felix Bautista coming in for the save. He's 36 games this year, 3-1 record, 21 saves with a 1.19 ERA, and 76 strikeouts. All right, Batista done throwing his warm-up pitches. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Gallo fouls that one off, counts 1-1. The 1-1 bounced in there, 2-1. The 2-1 down low, 3-1. The 3-1. That ball's fouled away, 3-2. All right, here's the 3-2. Bautista winds, deals, swung on a miss, one away. We'll see. It's supposed to be Michael Taylor, but we'll see if they pinch hit for him. On the inside corner, 0-1. Eddie Julian will come in the pinch hit here for Taylor. 252 average on the year in 37 games, 4 homers, 9 runs batted in. 0 for 5 in this series with 3 strikeouts. Ball down and in, bounced in the dirt there, 1-1. That ball's fouled off. It's 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start the ninth. First pitch is fouled away here to Kirilloff. The 0-1, outside 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. He couldn't try to check his swing. 1-2 the count. One and two count to Kirilloff. Bautista sets. Strike three called. He got him. And that's the game. So the Orioles scored two in the bottom of the eighth to take the 2-1 lead. And the bullpen for the Orioles today has completely dominated Minnesota. 4 straight innings where they retired all 12 batters. So thank you everybody that showed up today. Katrina was here, Thomas was here, Flame was here, Butterfly was here. Let me see who else was here. Had some couple new people as well. David was here. So, man, thank you everybody for showing up today. We'll be live again tonight at 7 o'clock doing the Giants and Mets game. But if you want to hang out and talk some more baseball or just watch another live streamer, let me go get you a link here. Let's get another link here if you guys want to hang out with some more baseball fans. His name is Play-by-Play with JJ. He's covering the Nationals Phillies game right now. So let me put this in the chat. If you go over, tell him Pure Adrenaline Sports sent you. I'll be hanging out there in the chat in a couple minutes. Yep, strikes out the side to get the save. Yep. So let me go over. I can find it here. There we go. Once again, it's Play-by-Play with JJ. He's doing the Nationals Phillies game. Tell him Pure Adrenaline Sports sent you over. I'll be hanging out in his chat as well. And hope to see you guys tonight during the Mets and Giants game. Thanks again.